This is Moonstalker at that place for walkthroughs with Lillith of Dragon Age Origins.
Braska.
Indeed.
Hiya! Zombie werewolves. They just stand there going, ooh. Huh, we must have the armor already back at camp. Just already gotten this.
Immediately.
And already killed the ogre and orcs. I call them orcs. Silly, huh? Darkspawn, orcs.
Your wish?
To be gone from this place. It's nothing of interest, apparently. Now let's go convince the dwarves to help us. That should be fun.
I have been charged by the Keeper to seek out other Dalish clans in Ferelden, so we may spread the word about the Blight.
What are your chances of finding other clans?
We passed another clan several months ago, so I have a notion of where they might be now. Perhaps they have seen others. We shall see.
I will leave you to your task.
Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Greetings to you, friend. I understand I have you to thank for my rescue from the forest.
I was glad to help.
I don't want your efforts to go unrewarded. Here is a gem I traded for when I was amongst the outsiders. I thought to make a necklace out of it for my bride, but I want you to have it. I know it is of worth.
It's not necessary. Keep it for your fiancée. I insist.
You wish me to keep it? Then you are truly generous. Thank you again. And now, I am afraid I must rest. The Keeper says I am not yet fully recovered, after all. I wish you well, my friend.
I understand we will be joining you in battle as soon as the hunters have recovered. I look forward to it.
So, tell me, you have any children, grandchildren, I don't know, great-grandchildren?
What would make you think I have any children at all? You have to know I've spent most of my life in the circle of magi.
You just seem like the grandmotherly type to me, I don't know.
I suppose I'll take that as a comment on my demeanor and not my age.
Mages aren't forbidden to marry or anything, are they? It's not such an outlandish question.
Isn't it? What sort of man would marry a mage, do you think?
Well, how about another mage? There are just as many men as there are women within the circle, as I recall.
That sort of union is not encouraged. Although that does not stop us from seeking out each other's company from time to time.
All right. Suddenly you don't seem quite so grandmotherly to me anymore.
Good. I would hope not.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Brush them and spring your own ambush for a change. Yeah.
Another foe follows. How dare you!
Immediately. Careful.
Ooh, nice one, Liliana. Headlock. We like headlocks.
Trap right ahead. right ahead. I shall.
Thanks for all the stuff, bandits.
On my way. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Alistair, we got a new shield for you.
Why are you smiling like that? You look suspiciously like the cat that swallowed the pigeon.
Canary.
You need me?
What?
I look like the cat that swallowed the canary.
I once had a very large cat, but not my point. My point is, why are you smirking?
You were watching her with great interest, I might add. In fact, I believe you were enraptured.
She's our leader. I look to her for guidance.
Oh, I see. So what guidance did you find in those swaying hips? Hmm?
No. I wasn't looking at, her hind quarters.
Certainly.
I glanced in that direction, maybe, but I wasn't staring. Or really seeing anything.
Of course.
I hate you. You're a bad person.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me?
What are you talking about?
Well, that sounded genuine. If you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything.
Not so fast. What are you trying to hide?
Nothing. I'm leaving the Proving.
Perhaps if you tell me what's happening, I could help you.
Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
And now Balin's found out.
I thought we were discreet, but she's married to a Desher's heir. He'd kill me if he knew. So I have to slink out of here like some worthless brand for fear Balin will tell the whole city.
What evidence does he have?
They have letters. Love letters Revelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
Would you fight it? I can get those letters back.
You'd do that? I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter Miaja has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone, I'll fight for Harriman again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
Of course.
Liliana, what do you think?
Right away.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Good luck with that. Funny people. Little people.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
Never mind then.
You want to talk? Enter the proving. I speak with my blades.
Not sure I like this new mod. It's supposed to make things look more realistic, but mostly it just makes people look like undead.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
How much are those letters worth to you?
You have them? If you can keep those letters from the public eye, I would gladly gift you with a finder's fee. Say, 10 sovereigns?
Persuade? Is that all Revelka's life is worth? I'll take 15.
I certainly can't argue with that logic. Here you are. Now pardon me, there's little time left to rejoin the proving. Thank you again, friend.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You don't get out much. I'm Lillith, of the Grey Wardens.
It's a pleasure. Sorry it can't be longer. Name's Guidon, and I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Dueling Foreigner asked me to talk to you.
I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons. It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source, Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
That's ridiculous. Harriman isn't conceding. Sorry.
Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Intimidate. Dueling, and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Harriman.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolin. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Get back in approving and knock some heads?
Maybe I will at that.
This is Moonstalker, that place for walkthroughs with Lillith of Dragon Age Origins. Catch you on the flip side.